Hello and welcome to Rocket Gaming and More. Today I am streaming Transport Fever 2 once again. I am at about, actually it looks like 593 million, something like that here. Just enjoying the game, love it quite a bit. There's a lot to do in this game and you can choose your map size. I'm on, I believe, very large. I do have the other map enabled, but I haven't really needed that. I played that last game and the map is just so big as it is, it's not really needed. I have so many cities everywhere and things to do. One thing I wanted to talk about that might help you right off the bat is how do you make money with airlines and trains as well, but more so airlines. One key thing here is when I was making the same mistake is when you first build your airport, think about not just shipping goods someplace else. You have to think about how can you utilize it going both directions. That's how you can make the money. So for example, here what I'm doing is, let's see, I believe in this area I'm making fuel. It's pretty obvious here. But what happens is this line will go, I'll show you where the line is first of all, but the line will go all the way down here, way over there. So it's going to pick up fuel here. Then this guy's going to fly all the way down here, deliver the fuel. Now, I've got some trucks that just sit here waiting for the fuel. And then what they'll do here is they'll pick up the fuel and they'll deliver to like 2 or 3 different spots out here because they only have a certain range with these truck stops, whatever you call them here. But so anyway, it gets it delivered over to this city. I guess I'm pretty close to getting what it needs over there for that good at least. Now what I do is these planes over here, I have them pick up goods as well. So as you can see right here, there's an oil well. Now, so this airplane here is going to deliver this, and it's going to pick up the oil. Whoops. Let's say the what do they call this? Just crude oil. So we're going to pick this up, and it's going to fly it back to the other area. So might as well go ahead and follow this guy. So this is, like I say, this is the finances just from this line here. So I mean, look at that. I mean, it's went pretty smooth. Once I started to, on this particular airline I was already making money, but once I added a second thing to pick up here, or pick up something here and at the other airport, then it just started raking in money. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're doing that on your airports as much as you can. That'll definitely benefit you quite a bit. We're definitely doing well financially here. The other thing is also, one thing that helps is put your maintenance on high. That's what I typically do. At least for me, it seems to help quite a bit. Then you don't have to replace your airlines as much. In fact, you may not even need to replace them at all. I'm not really quite sure about that, but we may end up flying off the screen here because it's like this is right on the edge of the map. So we shall see. But if we do, we'll just jump back on after that. I don't know if it flies off the edge. It might. It's really close, so yeah, it's like, don't fall off the edge of the world. No. Yeah, I think we are going to go off the edge. Well, okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go. Is this the same plane or a different one? I think it's a different one. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump on. Is that the same? I don't know. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and jump on this guy. Let's put it on regular speed. So really, I don't know, this has got to be one of my favorite games of all time now. I mean, initially when I saw the game, I was thinking, well, the first one was good. How can the second one be good? Just as good. And I was thinking, this one actually, I'm enjoying this one quite a bit more than the last one. Not just because of the graphics, the map size is really nice as well. But it actually ends up working out really good because they added certain cities will only accept certain goods, so that actually makes it much more challenging and enjoyable. So for example, here we're going to go ahead and we're just going to follow the delivery path of this plane right now. So it's going to go ahead and deliver this crude oil here. Now All right, what's going to happen with that crude oil? So as you see here, this only takes, was it just oil? Yeah, just oil, and turns it into fuel. So what I have is I have a truck stop here, and this truck stop's going to get this crude oil here. I've got just one truck sitting in there right now. I may end up having to add more, I don't know. Or I can make this cargo area storage bigger too. But yeah, what it does is it's going to pick up this crude oil here and deliver it over there, which is within range of the train station. So the train station also picks up and brings things as well, obviously. So I just want to check the storage here. So I've got 73 in there at the moment. Looks like it's handling that okay. Otherwise I would have a little icon over here. But yeah, it's pretty close. All right, so the plane's going to go bye-bye. All right, so we're delivering this. Now, all right, so now here we're going to go ahead and we've got crude oil waiting for line 85, which I don't know if it might be one of these trains here. I think it is, but let's check and see. That's line 2. That goes somewhere else. So line 2 delivers fuel out to a city way out. I don't remember where it is. Is it further out there? But I don't. It's right there. Okay. All right. All right. Line 85. So here comes a train for that. So it's going to go ahead and pick up the. Well, actually, it's delivering something here first. So it's going to deliver the oil, which is going to be processed over here into fuel. But see, again, I'm taking advantage of both ways picking up things. So here we go. We just picked up the crude oil. So we're going to go and follow this train now. So yeah, again, key is try to take advantage of shipping goods in both directions. You can get by sometimes without doing that, but it's harder to make money that way. You can definitely make a lot more money if you're picking up things going in both directions. I think it's a common mistake for a lot of people because I know I was making that mistake initially, and other people I saw in the forums, Steam forums, were also doing the same thing. People were just talking about like, why is it so expensive for the planes and that kind of thing, and then somebody just mentioned, hey, make sure you're taking advantage of picking up cargo both ways. So yeah, definitely a key. So line 85, I'm just want to see, finances, here we go. So this one's been starting to make more money too, ever since I added picking up the crude oil, I believe. Yeah, and see, it's going to bring it over there to the oil refinery. I think this train actually does even more than, I think it actually goes out there too to pick up. It's going to pick up oil, I believe, if I remember right. So I've also got another line out here. This one actually started before all these trains. It does the same thing. It's picking up oil out there, bringing it over here. Now I've actually got a couple different lines out here right now. I have a second line. This is the one that delivers the fuel, or it brings the oil out here, and then it goes over here, picks up fuel, and delivers it over there. So again, what I could do with that particular train if I wanted to, I mean, I'm not really strapped for money. I'm not too worried about that. But if this, for example, this produces goods, I think it is. Is that what that icon is? I believe, or no, construction material. That's right. So notice here I've got quarry. I can bring this out here, maybe on a train or just trucks. I mean, it just depends what I want to do. I mean, I have the money to do a train, but construction materials are needed over here, so that would be perfect actually. So the only thing is, I think this particular train might be set up only to pick up like oil, fuel, and crude oil. I think it's the other one, and doing it that way actually means it can carry more, I believe. So yeah, so we may not want to do that. What we could do though, on the other hand, is I can either revamp that train and carry less cargo, but then take advantage of picking up goods over there, or I can leave that as is, make a second line going down from here to either to here or there, delivering those goods. And then I'd have to think about, the construction material. If there's anything I can bring back to that side over there at the same time, that maybe something on this side of the map could use. Got tools needed out there. So this is kind of where the planning takes, where you can think about what you're going to do is early on. Like I say, starting out in this game, one thing that'll kind of help you is just planning things ahead. You don't have to jump in right away. You can use your pause button, obviously, as well. But I typically would start with trucks and only trucks for the most part in the beginning of the game, and try to take advantage of things that are close by. Like this here there's no demand for planks over there. But if this city, for example, needed planks, I can just go boom, boom, boom right there. That'd be a quick way to do it. So you look for opportunities like that, and do that a lot with trucks in the beginning of the game. And you could possibly, depending on the type of truck, I mean, and what year it is, you can take advantage of picking up goods in both directions too. So that's entirely possible. So I have on my map, this is I think with the early part of the game. Let's see. So we've got the city of Hampton out here. Let's see. So this is a passenger area. I've also got a route out here. I believe this is for tools. And let's see. So we got so many things going on in this game. I mean, obviously I could start over, but I don't know. I might end up doing that too. But I having quite a bit of fun with this map, watching the cities grow and everything, and then I have so many areas left open that still could use goods. So I might keep going for a while. I think this might be my largest city on the map here. This is Visalia. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it looks like it's actually going downhill at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, it needs more goods. It looks like that could be part of the problem. Also, got to pay attention to the destinations. Are they getting enough transportation? Let's see. So you can click on your destinations, sort it by work or wherever you want to sort it by. Line usage is only 12% here. So let's see what we can do here. Buildings, passengers, bus stops. I don't know. It's kind of hard. I don't know how you do this, but where's the view? I think there's a view you can just change to see what part of the city is being served. I don't know. It looks like maybe the outskirts here are going to need additional additional bus stops, but let's see. Now it looks like it's growing again, but yeah, it's got a population of target of 930, 960. It's bumping up and down here, but obviously what I could do is make sure more goods come into this area. And I know I do have goods being produced, but that's one of the things that I'm behind on is goods. I kind of got into that late in game. Let's see. So I gotta remember where I'm producing that though. It's got so much going on here. Now I am using I was doing fine with that, but late game I was just like, I don't want to be just managing emissions the whole game, so I ended up using the no emission mod that is on the Steam Workshop. So that also is something you can take advantage of. And let's see here. So this one also needs goods. So where are my goods being produced? Right here, I believe. Let's see. Okay, and I think the issue here is there's not a huge amount of steel being sent here. I think it's starting to do a little bit better, but still, you can only produce 400 max here. But let's see. So I could either look for more goods being produced elsewhere on the map, or I can look for producing steel and get it over here, because this needs more steel too. So let me see what I can do with this here. This might be a little bit harder because I've used a lot of things already on the map. We need steel. I mean, this can produce steel out here. Let's see. Could also produce steel down here. We do have that right there and this. That might be a good option. And then we can go up there. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So the question is, what's the best way to get this set up? I'm thinking airline over here to fly it over there. And I'm just not sure about how to get these two to here. I could just do trucks because they're so close. Or I can do a train kind of back and forth here. Let's see. Kind of thinking, what's the best way to do that? I might end up just going the train route. But then I don't know, it's only going to pick up a little bit each time, I think. Let's see, because it's so close. All right, let me try to figure out what I want to do here. So I do know we're going to need an airport here. I'm going to go ahead and do that actually. No, I should do that last. Okay, so could have just a road directly there. I think I'm just going to do that. I mean, this is just so close. We're going to go ahead and do the delivery by cargo trucks. And one thing I also forgot about in this game is if you click on country roads, there's actually faster roads that way. There's also highways too, but I mean, you don't necessarily need that. So this one will go up to 62 miles an hour. This particular road here, it's kind of big, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Whoops. Well, let me try another way here. Don't want to do that, so I'm going to try this way. Let's see. Now, where am I going to put my plane, my airport? Well, it's not going to. Well, it could fit on this side, but I don't know. Trying to think. Actually, this would be a better spot for the road. Well, yeah. And then I'm going to try to build an airport going. It's probably going to have to go across this way. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. So next, I'm going to go ahead and get those cargo setups here. Let's see. I'm just going to do 2 and 2 on each side. And go ahead and place this guy down here. So we're up to 865 million now, so we're doing okay. Okay. Now here, I do want it delivered also by truck. So I'm thinking, I don't know, should I put it off the road or on the road? I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the road here. Now it's going to make it harder for, well, this side can go around, that's fine. Okay. Now I'm thinking about upgrading this road here too. Probably a good idea if I can. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if it'll let me, I don't really need that side upgraded anyway, but here would be nice. Yep, I can do that. Okay. All right, that's all we need there. And then we just need the, whatever they call this, the road depot. Here we go. probably should put that actually like in the middle, because I'm gonna go trucks to both areas here. Okay. All right. So now next, I'm gonna go ahead and create a route here. 1, 2. I'm just gonna do 2 different routes here, so that's fine. This is gonna be a full load. This is gonna be unload. Now, we're not going to take advantage of delivering cargo both ways in this area, in this scenario, because it's just, they're so close to each other, we don't really need that. It wouldn't make much sense anyway. It would actually make it harder because we'd have to deliver the cargo somewhere else further, probably. So, okay. Although there are other ways, you could actually do that and then deliver it out here and then have something delivered from here out somewhere else there, but okay. Same thing here, unload only in that second station. And I'm gonna go ahead and set these up, but then we're gonna work on the airport while it's building up over there, but I don't know. Let's check it out and just do it that way. So I'm gonna make sure I click cargo, and this one can carry all cargo, which is fine. This one though can carry so coal and iron ore, which is, I believe, you always want to make sure, just if you don't know for sure, make sure that you're checking what it actually is being produced, otherwise it won't pick up anything. Coal, yeah, this is coal. So okay, so this will hold more than the other truck down below. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do like 3 of these, although I don't know exactly what I need there. Okay, line 92. Next, I'm going to go and do the same thing for the other side. What did I just do there? Let's see. Back here. Set these all to high. And I'm going to go ahead and deliver that to line 93. Yep. Okay. Alright, so that's going to get going. While it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and place down my airport here. Now again, what we're doing is we're producing steel in order to deliver, hopefully over there. At least that's my goal right now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 terminals, and make sure you click on cargo here first, otherwise you might end up with the wrong airport. I've done that before. And that's a big mistake, especially when you're low on money, which we're not right now. But okay, whoops. Okay, let's try that again. So yeah, it's really tricky with these road setups, especially with these curvy roads. So what I might end up doing is just building a road going the other way, and just, unless I want to do it this way, which is possible, I think. But will it reach that area? I don't know. It's a curved road, so it's not the best scenario here either. If I bulldoze that would not work either. Yeah, I don't think. Now this would work. Let's see, this would, yeah, because all we need to do is reach that steel plant here. I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way. Okay. All right. Next, set up my route. Now, I don't know if there's anything I can pick up to go back the other way. But this is going to be a load only and unload only for now. But we may end up changing that because they might have something over there that we can bring back over to this side of the map. Like goods, obviously. But is there goods needed? Way out there is, but we already have an airport out there. Do we need goods down here? I don't know if we're going to have excess goods right now either, so for now we'll just do it this way. Okay. Buy vehicle, cargo. I've been using these 54 compartment ones right now, at least. A little expensive, but not, we don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, this will be the last line, line 94. Alright, so now this should help us get steel produced and help us. Let's see, how much do we have extra here? 20, a little under 20. I don't think we're that worried about adding trucks yet. I think these pick up around 38. So, I mean, they may start producing more than we can handle, then we'll add more trucks. Yeah, it's getting close. So what I could do here, but while I'm out here, go ahead and build up this cargo area a little bit bigger. And the only thing is it makes them go back further. That's one negative of doing that. Oops, and same thing here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, you know what we could do actually to fix some of this? We can actually speed up these roads, right? So, oh no, we didn't. We already did that. Okay, never mind. We've already upgraded this road. Okay, so I think we're doing okay there. This is gonna eventually start producing more. And what I could do with this here too is look for I could possibly bring more coal and iron over here from a different coal mine or whatever. So there's one out here. Iron mine's up there. Now, excuse me. Now what I could do is build a train line to get those there. So I'm gonna look at that. We'll explore that here probably shortly. But that actually might be a good idea because we definitely do need steel up there. Let's see how fast this produces as well here. Alright, so line 94. I'm also going to think about, is there anything I can, I mean this one's kind of rural, it's not close to any cities really. I mean there's one up here. So theoretically if I find something up here that produces either food or machines, I could ship it back from here. So good or food or machines. So we've got this out here, but is that, are we using that yet? I don't think so. Speaking of which, what we have a farm out here too. So, do we want to take advantage of this? Again, we were talking about, you know, and the other thing is here, this airport's going to be now used more, and it's already waiting for the airplane to land. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this airport here because we're going to need another runway. And now, if you haven't done that before, this is kind of like tricky at first the way this game does it. You have to see that little blue, look for that little blue line there, and then as you're placing it, make sure it's facing the right way. I'm not entirely sure how to flip these over if you can, but I think you can. But see that it's pointing that way. That is the direction I want it to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So yeah, if you can't, if it's really finicky, you do have to go right above that blue circle in order to place this. Now it won't do anything unless you get the approach lights, and what you do is it has to be pointing the right direction as well. Notice when I went this way it flipped it over, so that's what you want to do, is have it if you want them to land the same direction, have it going that way. And I believe you can place these down wrong and it can crash the game. So so anyway, I just follow the same layout I had on my last one. Okay, so now we've got 2 runways, and let's see, we're also building up goods here too. It actually is starting to produce more goods. Oh, wait a minute. No, this does need steel. Yes, okay. Starting to get more steel there, but anyway, my delivery will help from that other airport too. Eventually this will start producing more, and then we'll have more goods to send out to other places. So that additional delivery again is coming from my airline route that I would just set about here. And got the coal and iron, bringing it out here. And then we're thinking about, what I'm thinking about again doing now is getting something to come back this way so I can make money going both directions. And that usually will help you make a lot of money quickly. So as you can see now, I mean, we just got this line going. You know, see, I mean, we made some money here, which is good, but we can do much better just by getting a second, the plane to come back carrying something. So thing is, we can produce food out here too, probably, but all right, let's go ahead and produce food out here, deliver it out here, and fly it back to the other side if we can. We're into 1 billion in funds now. Wow, 1.04 billion. That's pretty good. So anyway, I'm using the no emissions mod. I was doing fine with that as well, but with the emissions turned on. But I mean, once you get like, if you're using like a large map with millions of different cities, it gets to be kind of crazy. Now I've got high maintenance as well, so most of my vehicles are in pretty good condition, I think. But actually this one's not, so we're going to go ahead and change this. It's on normal maintenance, that's the reason why. That's 25%. I could theoretically just bump up the maintenance and then not worry about it. But I want to go ahead and replace this, I think. Let's see. And I think this line is one that struggles to make money too, so not that I'm not that worried about it, but it's for passengers. How many vehicles? There's 2 vehicles on here too, so that might be too many for this route. I'm gonna go ahead and replace it anyway. So replace them in the air, then the people will just jump magically into the other plane. It's always a cool experience. That's why we do that. So I'm wondering, let's see, I want to make sure that it's cheaper plane. Well, I don't think it really matters actually. I'll make sure I'm on passenger though, not cargo, otherwise I'll be wasting money here. 1.6 million, but 541 miles an hour. Do I want to take the hit and the speed for this? It carries 20 passengers as well. We're not 1.4 versus 1.6. Not like a huge difference there, so I'm not really that worried about it. 517. That's a lot of capacity, which we don't really need at the moment for that city. So 468, 541. We're gonna go for the 541, I guess. So replace. And same deal here. This is an older train. I have it on normal maintenance. I'm going to go ahead and change this as well. The key is make sure you replace it with the right, not a, let's go to make sure it's a cargo one, right? Should be cargo. Yep. Okay. So this is going to be carrying steel, looks like. I'm just going to do the same setup. I mean, we're in the year 2129, you know, so I mean, yeah, time flies when you're having fun. All right, so I think it was this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Replace. So, yeah, that's another thing I liked about this game is you don't really have to worry about replacing trains and all that kind of stuff. You can just upgrade your increase your maintenance, and realistically, that somewhat makes sense because I mean, if you have an old car or something like that, you can keep, if you maintain it, keep upgrading it or whatever, you can keep that car going, right? You don't necessarily have to replace it. But, obviously you have some choices in this game. You can do that if you want to as well. So I kind of like that. All right, so what's this train? Line 72. So this is supposed to be carrying plastics. Is it making any money? Yes, it is. Well, man, some years it makes a lot of money. Okay. It's like the only train I think I have doing plastics. So we got to take care of it, right? No, I don't know. What's it carrying? This boxcar. Let's see. Okay. So I don't know. Should I add another boxcar this time? I don't know. Might as well just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we change this? No, we didn't. Want to change that. Replace. Alright, so yeah, the rest of them are doing okay. I think it's just because of that high maintenance. It's just keeping it at 50%. Look at that, 139 years old. These are classics, right? That's funny. But yeah, I guess you could do that. I mean, if you keep upgrading engines and whatnot, I mean, I don't know, I suppose that would be possible. Okay. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Food. Yes, we're at 1 billion in funds. So again, just little things like setting up your airline so they carry goods in both directions. That will help you big time, especially later on in the game. Setting up small at first, doing like just trucks and maybe one train if you need it, until you get a lot of money going. So yeah, just stick with a formula that makes you money in the beginning, then expand from there. And then when you get to these planes, they'll kill you money wise if you don't have them set up right. So make sure you're trying to take advantage of goods in both directions, especially on close routes, because sometimes you don't make much money on the close routes from what I've seen. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Next time you see me, you'll probably notice I'll have a food route going this way and plane going back with food. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and hope you like this. Hope it helps you out in your game. Do definitely recommend the game if you haven't picked it up yet. Please subscribe to my channel as well. Helps me out, and I'll be encouraged to do more streams as well. All right, thanks again.